Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option.
And it's Bernal. That has been cut short.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
But it turned out that that was not the case. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rashford.
Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hit into the middle.
That has been knocked clear.
Struck first time. No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Balde. Lewandowski
Looks to get on the end of this. And here's De Jong. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment. Just eases him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Threads one in, floated through.
That's an excellent interception. Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in Pedri! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Rashford might just make this. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the bit...
Oh, smashing header!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. No luck with that dink over the top. Abdul Samad. Still goalless at the moment. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Throw in.
Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha, it's a searching pass. It's out for a goal kick. De Jong, Bernal, Rafinha. That has been cut short. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's clever. Oh, nice touch.
That was lovely, that.
De Jong. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's De Jong. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's gone looking for safety. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great chance! Just off target. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Chance, surely! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely bit of real chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. And Rafinha. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Almost an hour gone. Now he's off and running. Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Abdul Samad. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rafinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubasi. And here's Rashford. Pass is just off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
11.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal
Well, Peter,
20.
I don't think there's
Se va a
anything
llevar a cabo un
tactical
cambio
or
de jugadores.
injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? And he's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. He's had it taken off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Threads one in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rashford. Lewandowski.
Habrá 2
Lovely
minutos de
pass, but
descuento.
can he get there? And it's Rashford. Pedri. Well seen. And time is up. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores
So Jim, how do you reflect on...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Frankie de Jong.
Rafinha! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
That is good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bernal. No, that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It'll be a throw-in. Bernal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Lewandowski. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gives it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he plays one through. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Looking for options for movement. De Jong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and
Has
brusque.
a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lofted upfield. Spread it left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kubasi. And Rafinha touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Opts for safety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Always onto this. Lovely bit of skill. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Abdul Samad. He's in a great position here. And there's the shot! He has done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
De Jong. Lewandowski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Lewandowski.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Abdul Samad. Oh, delightful ball. Rafinha. And it's Rashford. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really...